What is going on, everybody? I am Jay with MTX, and I am standing with Brandon from Burrell Images in the TIS booth, and we are next to Biscuit.
So Biscuit's a 77 K5 Blazer, started out as a 4-wheel drive. As you can tell, we converted to 2-wheel drive.
Okay.
Found it here in Vegas, so the paint was pretty wore out. You know, it's been sitting in the sun for 50 years pretty much. We left the patina and did the Poppy's patina clear on it to bring the patina to life.
Which it did.
Yep.
I mean, it looks amazing. From far away, you have that rust look. But once you come up close, I mean, it is pristine, clear.
And like changing all the moldings, the grills, the lights, completely gives out that modern look. So it's like it is old and crusty, but it has all the new fit and finish on it.
You know, with the paint, I noticed on the license plate, I noticed on the emblem, you have Biscuit on it.
Well, I have names for all my builds because that's how you tie them, that's how you market them on social media and all that stuff. So I've tried to find other words for tan, you know, try to make it cool. And then when I come across the word biscuit, which is a European word, and I was like, well, if I spell it like this, it's the same number of letters that Blazer is. So then the emblems work. So it looks like you walk up on you, it's like, oh, it says Blazer.
And if you weren't paying attention, you would have never known.
This is my 10th SEMA build. I think this is my 7th one with TIS wheels. My 10th SEMA placement since 14. I've worked with other companies. I always have to have some kind of audio, clean, light, that kind of stuff, always.
It's a must.
I grew up in the, graduated in the 90s. Everything rattled back then. You had the stereo, like my first car had 2 tins in it. Like you had to have that growing up. You know, I knew I had to have something. You know, you guys have the square subs.
C5s?
Yep. So the square body, it actually works out. So it kind of fits the theme. I have 2 sets of your 6.5s in here, 2 your amps. Super clean sound, just enough bass for in here. I didn't want something overpowering because this being a classic truck, if I would done some big crazy box, it just wouldn't look right.
Yeah.
So having the square sub sit there, you know, the vocals where they are, just kind of keeps that classic look, but then still has the music. So I got it music.
Yeah, it's super clean. And I see that you put the amps on the floorboard. Tell me a little bit of the process and how you got that in there.
So the floor in the back of these is flat. What my interior guy did, he molded up to the amp rack, built the amp rack in. One of the things we did when we built this Blazer, we wanted to make sure we kept the back seat. A lot of guys, when they bag them, they either have to lose the back seat or they shift everything forward and you can't even sit in the back seat. Well, we knew we had to keep the back seat. So they had that little bit of room underneath it, fit the amps perfect, fit the distribution stuff.
Yeah, they fit amazing.
Yeah.
They look great. I love the whole, light aesthetic on it.
We threw some diodynamics lights in there, same thing with the round of the boxes and everything. Tie it all together. You see them stick out from the front a little bit, so you know they're there. We turn it on at night, they definitely stand out.
It looks great. For people at home, where can we find you at?
I'm all over social media, Burrell Images, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that stuff.
Okay.
So it's all the same handle.
Follow Brandon, follow us. You like this content? Hey, let us know. We'll see you in the next one.